కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడువాడు, కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడువాడు, కొండలంత వరములు గోపెడువాడు, కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడువాడు, కొండలంత వరములు గోపెడువాడు, కొండలలో నెలకొన్న కోనేటి రాయడువాడు.
In 90, I had the first interview as an adult and as an individual. Earlier I had come with family. This time Swami called both of us, as I said. And he said, I'll call you for my birthday. Birthday pilpistanu. Paadtavu ani. He materialized a diamond ring which had 24 pieces, small diamonds. I lost it. And he said, all these 24 diamonds will become one diamond one day. And I'll make all these diamonds one single diamond, he said. I was waiting actually that miracle to happen. Every day I would get up and look at it, not yet done. So I was waiting for Swami's miracle. And I was, as a professional artist, expecting a letter from Prasanthi Nilayam. Such and such day, such and such time your program is organized. I didn't get any letter. Just Swami's word that he would call me for birthday celebrations and that I must sing. He'll make me sing. Our landlord, Mr. Rangarao Garu, was also a very great devotee of Swami. I shared this interview proceedings with him. He was very happy that I was going to sing. And then he said, if you sing in Jhula Seva of Swami, it will be wonderful. It will look like Vaikuntham. That went very deep into my mind, and as I didn't get any letter, I went to Swami again in Vrindavan. After going there, my mind changed. I shouldn't be asking for opportunities to sing and all. I should ask him for Vishwarupa Sandarshan.
Vishwarupa Darshan. Oh, wow.
That was at my heart. And Swami was kind to give me interview. He calls all the people in one room and again take one family to different room and then talk
interview room.
in the interview. When we were all sitting, he materialized Vibhuti and was giving to everybody. I too stretched, as he came near to me, I stretched my hand and I was framing the words. In what way should I convey to Swami that I am aspiring for Vishwarupa Sandarshan? In that grip, in that frame of mind, I stretched my hand, but my mind was elsewhere, and the vibhuti he gave fell down. For the first time he said, Kindava Dunnapota, he said. It fell down, Dunnapota means buffalo. I felt very sensitive about that word. Why Swami called me that way, I felt. Later on, I tried so many times that Swami should call me that way, very closely should be able to say that word to me. He never said later on. That's the last day. And then I was a staunch follower of Vaishnavism, though I believed in all the pathways to reach God. I was following Vaishnavism, Ramanujacharyas. I never used his vibhuti like this, like they apply here on the forehead. No. Horizontally they apply. No. I used to mix water and then put padam, like white padam. That is vibhuti, but it's in Sri Vaishnavite Namam. Then Swami knows everything. So Shobha, who is Ramanujacharya? He asked. Then I said, Swami, Lakshmanla varantar Swami. Lakshman devuru? Who is Lakshmana? Rama's brother, Swami. Whom does Rama pray always? Shiva. Whom does Shiva play always? Rama. Ni namamu ఈ విభూతి రెండు ఒకటే, he said. Your namam, Vaishnavite namam, and this vibhuti are one and the same. So in history we see there were battles among Vaishnavism and Shaivism. And even now there are many differences of opinion about religions. But Brahma Mokkati, God is one. And very nicely propounded by Swami. If we observe his logo, there are different signs of religions. Logos, small logos. We find Buddhism, we find Christianity, we find Zoroastrianism, we find Islam, everything.
There is only one religion of love. ఆ ప్రేమనే ఈ సర్వ మతములకు కూడాను ఒక ప్రవాహ రూపంలో ప్రసరించేటువంటి యొక్క ప్రేమ. There is only one religion, the religion of love. It is the love or the prema that flows as a stream through all these religions. That is the essence of all the religions.
So, Swami has his own very, very practical, easy and impactful way of teaching things. Your namam and vibhuti are one and the same, he said. And people who are devotees of Swami, at least, should follow that there is only one God. We may follow a path. I might have come from Hyderabad. Somebody may come from Bangalore. Somebody may come from Madras. But the goal is only Puttaparthi. They must realize fighting on account of difference in religion, in caste, in creed, it makes no sense at all from the higher point of view, spiritual view. That's what Swami tried to teach us. And after that, he called me inside the room. He asked, yes, what do you want? He said, Swami, you know what is there in my heart. I was aspiring for Vishwarupa Sandarshanam, but to speak it out, I was embarrassed. He said, వస్తుంది కొంచెం డిస్టర్బెన్స్ ఉండదు, అది పోతే వస్తుంది, నిదానంగా వస్తుంది. He said, there is little disturbance in mind. If it goes, you will get Vishwarupa Sandarshanam. I said, okay. Swami, you said you would make me sing on 22nd night, evening. I want to sing on 23rd for your Jhula Seva, I asked. He said, there are already so many artists. You sing on 22nd. I was adamant. I was that kind then. Now if Swami gives me an opportunity, whatever you give is the best. Then I had this, because the landlord said I was particular of singing on 23rd. Sushila is singing, Ramakrishna is singing. There should be someone else. Why you want to get into that program? That kind of impression Swami gave me. No, Swami, I want to sing in your jewelry. Okay, I'll somehow try to adjust the program, he said. After that, we came out, and there was an American leaning onto the wall of the room and crying continuously. Look at her. Etla circus chesta undo chudu. He said, how she is doing circus. She was crying and it is circus to Swami. And he went to close to her, materialized a bracelet and came back to me showing Lord Krishna on the bracelet, in holding his flute like this, covered the back and Nee Krishnudu vachinadu chudu, he said. I was a staunch devotee of Lord Krishna. Even before Lord Venkateshwara, it was Krishna right from my childhood. In Nepalese also, I wrote a song when I was a kid, for 5 years I must be. O Rato Ramro Krishna, Timikina Aundaina, Itti Ramro Phul, Itti Ramro Pani, Timikina Aundaina. O Rato means red complexioned Krishna. Why don't you come? So many beautiful flowers are there. So much of beautiful water is flowing. Why don't you come? This is the Pallavi. By then, I didn't know what is a lyric, what is composing, what is giving a tune to the song. It came to me. My sister came and asked me, who taught you this song? I was shy to say, I'm just singing like this because I didn't know what is composing or something. I said, something has to be said, so I said, my teacher taught me. They didn't go deep into the lyric. If they had observed the lyric, I said, red complexioned Krishna. Krishna is in dark complexion or blue complexion. But I saw, maybe it was my hallucination, imagination, or I really saw, I don't know. I have the mental picture even now, seeing him in red complexion, Balakrishna, and sang that song.
So Swami created this Krishna.
Because he created Lord Krishna, I remembered this incident. How could he know? Many songs I wrote on Lord Krishna later on. I sang in All India, Balanandam, All India Radio, my own composition, Gopa Kishora, Golola, Ninu Niranammiti, Sri Lola. So many songs on Krishna came. And he says, your Krishna has come. How does he know? Was my thought then. And then, నీకు కాదులే ఈమెకు ఇస్తున్నాను, నువ్వు పుట్టపర్తికి రా, నేను నీ వెంకటేశ్వర స్వామిని ఇస్తాను. Once I questioned him in an interview, Swami, are you the Rama and Krishna avatars also? Why did you get that doubt, Bangaro? He said. No, I couldn't say why I got it, but I did namaskar and said, Swami, if it be so, please give me that experience, I asked. He put his hand, tappaka kalutundi, he said. But once again when I went to Bangalore, he made me and Sushila Garu present a program on the dais together. She sang for half an hour, I sang for half an hour, like that. Anjali Garu was the director for this program. And all the students of Swami, they supported us on instruments. We were rehearsing for the program. All of a sudden, Swami came. We didn't expect him to come, but he came in. And Shobha, ఏం పాట పాడుతా ఉండవు? He said. What song are you going to sing? He said. For 4-5 minutes, I couldn't sing anything. Just crying was done, that's all. Why? Because I wrote a song to Lord Venkateshwara. ఏ పాట పాడమని నీవు నన్ను కోరెదవు, సాహితే మరతునో స్వరమునే మరతునో, మరపురానిది అనురాగమే, పొంగి పొరలే రాగమై నీకోసమే, నే పాడగా కొసరి వింటావని, హృదయవీణ శృతి చేసి వేచానురా. I don't know what song you would ask me to sing. I might forget the lyric. I might forget the tune too. But there is one tune which I cannot forget. That is Anuragam. One ragam which I cannot forget. That is Anuragam. Anuragam means love. I cannot forget that song of love. That song is surging from my heart for you. Pongi porale ragamai nikosame. That love has surged from inside for you as song. While I sing, you would ask for more and more and ask me to sing and listen. Ne padaga kosari vintavani. Sing more, please. Like that. Vintavani, you will listen, thinking that you would listen to my song, asking for more. I have tuned my heart and I am waiting for you. This was the stanza I remembered at that time, and tears rolled down. For 4-5 minutes I could not sing. Swami also didn't say one word. Sushilamma, Anjali were also there, just looking at me, and they were quiet, didn't say anything. After 4-5 minutes, I gathered myself and then began to sing. I don't know, I was of the thinking that Swami, I used to put 3 namas to Swami forehead and do bhajan at home and call everybody. And even if they see, what is this lady doing, applying 3 namas to Swami and all, I don't know. He is Venkateshwara to me. Gradually, it so happened that there is no difference at all. For me, either you keep Venkateshwara's picture or Swami's picture. I have no difference now. One and the same. Swami said he would give Lord Venkateshwara if I go to Puttaparthi. This is what he gave me. He didn't give me in kind, but he gave me in understanding and appreciation, broad understanding, broad awareness he granted. This is what he gave me. And after singing, Sushila was my most favorite playback singer right from the childhood. I used to sing right from the childhood from 14th year. Till then I used to appreciate Ghantasala, S.P. Balasubramaniam, and from 14th year onwards I started loving her songs, and I used to learn her songs and sing in the college and all. I did sing in my childhood also, Narayana Mantram, Sriman Narayana Bhajanam. I sang in 7th standard. Her singing is matchless. We have generations gap between Sushila and me. She is a much senior to me, and I adore her. I learned from her so much. Pronunciation particularly. Such singer that one day I must be able to sing before her. I used to dream. With such singer, he made me to sing along. This kind of feeling is a beautiful feeling, right? That was possible because of Swami's grace. And Swami says, I made for people to bring 2 saris from Kanjivaram. Pattu చీరలు తెచ్చాను. 2 ఒకే డిజైను, 2 ఒకే కలరు, 2 ఒకే బార్డర్ ఉన్నాయి. 1 for you and 1 for Sushila. Earlier, when I had, for the first time I was singing at Jhula Seva, I went to Puttaparthi 2 days or 3 days in advance. And I could make my way to Bhajan Mandir. There was only one place for one person to sit. I made my way through and sat there. As I sat, in a couple of minutes, Swami came. Shobha, coffee taginava? He is asking. Did you have coffee? Le Swami, I was saying. I was new to the Swami as an adult. He granted car passes to all the other artists. He didn't give me car pass. I didn't have a car. How does he know that I don't have a car? He gave everybody. He gave me guest pass. Guest pass we have here, right? And that he gave me. In my sister's mother-in-law was also there in the mandir. She said, Swami nito noti ninda palakaristaadu ninnu. So heartily he talks to you. Because she heard asking me, did you have coffee? Enta matramuna evaru dalachina anta matrame neevu. That was the feeling I had about Swami, and that's how Swami reacted towards me. And then Swami did not speak about the program then. Then the next day I was in the darshan lines. Swami was passing through. Swami program, 23rd అనిసిపోయారు. He said, yes, you'll sing on 23rd. Annamayya thought. But the previous day, it seems, in Bhajan Mandir, Swami gave saris to Sushila Garu and other singers. My sister-in-law said, I wish you were also there to receive the sari. And that bugged me very much. I lost the chance of taking sari from Swami. See, I was not at all enamored of the saris. But one from Swami is very precious. I missed it. That was bugging me. And earlier I had been to Narayanan Garu. One Mr. Narayanan was the secretary to Swami then, retired IAS officer. I told him, Swami has asked me to sing on 23rd. Then he said, I don't know. It's between you and Swami, he said. He must be, disgusted with the arrangement, so much of rush because of the birthday and handling so many people so much. But I was sensitive to that and came back to the room. That was also pinching me. And this losing sari was also pinching me. Okay, Swami, it's your wish. The way you treat me is fine, I thought, and slept, but was not getting sleep. It was 10:30, I think. There was a knock at the door. As I opened the door, there was Narayanan Garu standing before me with a bag. He handed over it to me, saying, Swami has asked me to give you. As I see in that, there was a beautiful sari. My monkey mind, I should say, as Swami says, Swami gave the same sari to Sushila Garu also. Or it is a different one. Thus thinking, I kept. The next day, I wore the sari and went for the program to the stadium. Sushila Garu came with the same sari. And I sang. It was a beautiful experience. She sang, Ramakrishna sang, but one more lady requested for my orchestra. She asked me, if you give me, spare your orchestra, I want to sing a song. It's a great opportunity, no? Can you spare your orchestra? I said, okay. But I was a bit bugged. Time is shortened, and one more, she could sing some other day, I thought. After the program, I wasn't happy. I wanted to forget everything and sing before Swami. You see, the motive of our project is eradication of thought pollution through divine music. No thinking, no at least concern of the world. I should forget and sing. And whenever I wrote to Swami, I should forget everything and sing you, was my request. Not just singing. Why it so happened, I wanted to ask Swami. He didn't entertain me the next day. I had some other program in Hyderabad. I attended it. With very hardship, I traveled back to Hyderabad and then presented the program and came back the next day to Puttaparthi. Swami called me for an interview. Why are you so disturbed? I enjoyed your songs thoroughly. నీ భావం బాగుంది, నీ రాగం బాగుంది, అంతా బాగుంది బంగారు. నీకెందుకు అంత రెస్ట్లెస్నెస్ ఫీల్ అవుతున్నావు అని చెప్పారు స్వామి. I wanted to hear your Annamacharya Kirtanas. That is one instance where I felt he doesn't differentiate between forms and names. It's one and the same. That's what I realized. Swami liked the song. Swami enjoyed. He was doing this way and Jula Seva was going on. But unless we surrender, Swami said, you sing on 22nd. As an honest devotee, I would have accepted and then sang on 22nd. 22nd program I saw. Only one artist singing on the dais, on the Hillview Stadium. And Swami went up, materialized a chain and put it on that artist and came. 23rd was, packed. I learned my lesson, that surrendering to whatever Swami says is the best for us, instead of imposing our liking on him. we shouldn't ask Swami. Swami knows everything, what we deserve, what we want, what has to happen. So if we go on coaxing Swami like that, you know what happens? This is what that has happened. So thereafter, for some years, I used to ask Swami in front of altar also. I used to sit and ask for bones. For the past 20 years at least, I have stopped asking anything. Your wish. Life has been beautiful.
When you look at your life, these lessons kept coming.
Yeah.
Of surrender, of faith, of unquestioningly obeying Bhagawan's command. I guess even when you went to the US, something like this happened, isn't it? Where, Swami asked you to go to the US and you didn't know how that was going to happen.
For a long time, I was not getting a visa to go to US because I don't know the modus operandi, and secondly, I was young, and they had the doubt that this, if the couple go, they'll settle down there, something like that. That's what others said. Usually, it is tough for a young couple to go. If they go, they don't return. That's what they fear. But I had no intention of settling down there. Once I had a dream wherein he was giving me an idol of Lord Ganesha. And only after that I remember I got the visa. 1989 was the first time I visited America. And Swami was all through with me. It was a successful tour. He didn't come for the first time. When I went first time, he didn't escort me. Only a couple of accompanying artists were there. All through my journey, there was divinity following me, trust me. The only divinity that could see my tour materialized. And I had standing ovation for almost 6 to 7 minutes. People did not sit. They went on clapping in Thana. Afterwards, the tour was also very well received. As I said, in Dallas, I sang for Sai Samiti people and I shared my experiences there. And in San Antonio of Texas, there happened a miracle also. One guy met with an accident and he was saved. Like this, many areas I sang in Sai Seva Samitis. Swami's grace saw through that the tour was successful for the first time. And in 93, Thana people invited me again. But the president or somebody said, we will give you one ticket to you only, not to your husband. Then I dropped the idea of going and went to Puttaparthi. What are all the saris I made ready for America, I used there and sitting every day having Swami's darshan. One day, what are you doing sitting here? Go to America, he said.
Swami said,
Swami, I need to talk to you, I said. The next day he called. And then visa, you will get visa, go to America. And then he said, he gave me one salagramam. pour water on this with teaspoon and drink that water. You will be all right. Both of you go, you will get visas, he said. By then he had also given to me one Akshaya Vibhuti box. That was also there with me. And then we went to American consulate for visa. I got my visa. He was refused. He came and said, I didn't get my visa. I don't know, usually once you are done with your visa interview, you are sent out. How I went back and how I went to the window of that counselor, lady counselor, I really do not know how it happened. I went again, said, I want visa for him too, ma'am, I said. Said, ma'am, look, if you want your visa, you go away with this, or else you will also lose your visa. It amounts the same thing, ma'am, if he doesn't come. See, I showed him the records in which he participated. Said, during that time, what was going in my mind was, Swami said you get visas, you have to go to US. But why is it she is refusing visa to him, I thought. For nothing, she said, okay, and signed and collect your visas and go in the afternoon. He too got the visa. Divinity operates that way. You will clearly see it's not man-made, it is divine intervention that made it possible. That is one instance. And another instance I say, my artist did not get visa one time. I asked my tablaist to go and get tabla to the American consulate. Shall I sing? He'll play. They are doubting his caliber because he didn't have any record. Can I ask him to play for my song? I'll sing now. And okay, the counselor said. I started singing, he started playing. He was given visa. So all these things are nothing but for his grace. That's what I feel. And Swami is there, whether it is India, whether it is America, whether it is some other country. Uganda also had been Swami's only foreign tour to Uganda, right? I had been there. I participated in Sathya Sai Seva Samiti's program. I sang and they honored me. Wherever you go to any corner of the world, he is present. See, there was a silly occasion in which the host was going out in US. They requested us also to follow them, but we said, we would like to take rest, you please go and come back. And I was watching a channel, my husband was trying to change the channel and watch something else. Over that, they developed an argument. That silly thing also Swami knows. And Swami said, even there you don't stop, right? More than his knowing our situation there, his caliber to catch even the silliest moment, silliest thought is what that surprised me. And in 94, I had been to US. By then he gave me this Vibhuti Pette and 94, just before going, we wanted to take his blessings and went to Vrindavan. I asked for his robe. after the interview, as I was coming out, I forgot to collect the robe. You see, he got down the steps and walked a distance to hand over the bag to me. You wanted a robe, right? Take it.
Oh my God.
That is the love of Sai, And I handed it over to him. He kept it in briefcase. This Akshaya Vibhuti Pette and Salagramam were in my bag. We reached New York. The connecting flight to Memphis, there was temple's groundbreaking ceremony was there. So in that connection, my concert was organized. The artists did not get visas, but the organizers still wanted me to come. He arranged local orchestra there. We went. The connecting flight was missing, late. So they provided accommodation in the hotel. We were sitting outside the airport. An old couple were trying to push the cart of their luggage to the bus. I, being influenced by Swami's messages, I thought I must help this old couple. Went to them and tried to push the cart. Amma, nenu tostanu, meeru urkondi. I went to bus. And this old couple got into bus. As they got into bus, I saw my husband is also there already. He has already boarded, I thought, and got into bus. In that hurry, I forgot that I left my bag on the bench. I went to the room, I slept that night. In the morning, when I wanted to do Abhishekam to Salagramam, bag is missing. And we tried like anything, beyond our capacity. I couldn't get it. As soon as we returned, we proceeded again to Swami. He was again in Bangalore. In Bangalore, we were sitting morning and evening. He didn't call for 5 days. On 4th or 5th day, I said, you look very nice if we have a profile view of your face. If I look from the frontal view, you have no hair here, I said. So you look bit different. And all of a sudden I remembered Swami saying to one lady, Ni Manmadhudedi, where is your Cupid? Referring to her husband, he said. Ammo, I thought it will be embarrassing if Swami says that. I must change the track of my thinking, I said, and I changed. The next day, he called for an interview, and my husband was just sitting by his side. I was sitting a little distant. Then Swami looked at him and looked at me, where is your Manmada?
Oh my God.
It was a thought that passed through my mind, which I thought Swami may take notice of it. Swami established a fact that Swami might notice Kadu, it's not that. I notice everything. He wanted to establish the truth. He wanted me to understand that even passing thought could be caught by all-pervading awareness, that is Satya Sai. So, limiting him to 5 or 5.5 foot height of a personality is a very grave mistake. He is all pervading force. Sarva Sakshi. He is everywhere. He can perceive anything. He can know anything. That much I can say. After that, when I was asking Swami, I lost this Vibhuti box and Ajagrata Molana poinde. You were careless, so you lost it, he said. I didn't stop with that. I went on asking Swami, give me another set of things. Then he said, I'm coming to Hyderabad, I'll come to your house, he said. Then I forgot asking about this box and Salagramam. Really, Swami, you are coming to Hyderabad? Yes, I'll come. Ni cheti vanta tintano. I'll eat your cooking. I was so overwhelmed. He was happy. Swami is going to come to our house, I thought. I made a chair for him in our house. And I had some silver by then. I gathered everything and bought a plate for him. And he said, don't tell anybody. I don't know why he said. But I called Anjaneyal Garu, Justice. I called him and said, Uncle, Swami is going to come to our house. Why I told him was, I was living in a very, clumsy area, slum area, that is actually after our house, only slum is there. And the approach road is very bad. If I tell them, they might take a decision and help the road and all, I thought. Avuna, he didn't tell me, he said. 1 or 2 people I shared this thing. He didn't come finally to Hyderabad that time. But he said, నీ వెంట జంట ఉంటాను వంట దర్శనమిస్తాను.
పిలిచితే చాలు పలుకుతాడంట, పిలిచి చూడరోరి బాబా సాయి బాబా, బాబా సాయి బాబా. కొలిచితే చాలు వరములిస్తాడంట, కొలిచి చూడరోరి బాబా సాయి బాబా, బాబా సాయి బాబా. పిలిచితే చాలు పలుకుతాడంట, పిలిచి చూడరోరి బాబా సాయి బాబా, బాబా సాయి బాబా. కొలిచితే చాలు వరములిస్తాడంట, కొలిచి చూడరోరి బాబా సాయి బాబా, బాబా సాయి బాబా.